Okay, so welcome to our Sunday stretch. Today we're going to look at the spine because that's the centre of the central nervous system. It's where all the messages go down. So if that gets tight and the messages can't get in, then everything else starts to suffer. So we're going to start in child's pose, okay? So bring your toes together, open your knees out, and then draw your hips back and put your forehead down to the ground. Now, if you need a block for your forehead, no shame in using it. You're going to your edge. You're not following and trying to go as far as I can. You're absolutely not trying to force anything. A stretch is a stretch regardless of where you feel it. And as you lie here, you just breathe all the way down into your lower belly and into your back. So you breathe in through your nose and you just sigh it out through your mouth. Let it all go. And what you'll find is the longer you hold this, the tissues, the tendons, they'll all just understand what you're trying to do and gently relax. So without having to force anything, you'll just naturally get deeper into the pose. That's when real change happens. See there how I just had to adjust my position because I'd gone deeper into the pose just naturally. Not gripping, you just relaxed. Okay, so now nice and easily just move your hands back so that they're level with the back of your shoulders and push yourself up gently. Going to tabletop pose, and then you're moving your knees down the mat a little bit. So you're just resting on your arms and then lower yourself down. Move your forearms up so that they're underneath your shoulders. You're just relaxing. You're not doing this. You're just allowing your spine to be straight. Just bring your awareness to your natural rhythm of your breath. Just let everything relax and release into the mat that's supporting you. Now you can stay here a little longer if you want to, or if you want to push it a bit further, you can take seal's pose. So you're moving your palms to the corners of your mat, pressing down into them and just pushing yourself up. And again, you're not doing this. You're keeping the spine straight, including your neck. If you want to drop your neck, that can feel really good sometimes. You're not leaving your shoulders up here, you're pushing them down your back. So the shoulder blades are going down your back. It's an active pose, it's not something that you're collapsing into. So just take a final goodbye inhale, and then lower slow your elbows down. Stack your hands on top of each other. Just rest your forehead on top of your hands. Just feel how your body feels a little bit different now having done that. So now lift your head up using your arms as well. Put your palms down by your chest. Push yourself all the way back up onto all fours. Crawl your knees forward. Cross your legs behind you. And then roll back. Extend your right leg all the way out in front of you. And then you've got the sole of your left leg all the way up here. Now, if it ends up here or here, that's fine. For me, it's here. It's no problem. Just don't forget that this foot needs to be flexed. Okay. So arms up and then roll over. And if you need blocks under your chin, under your forehead, again, that's fine. This is half butterfly. And I've just got my hands over my feet. If your hands don't reach the bottom of your foot, you can put them on your shin, you can put them underneath your forehead. And you're not forcing anything, you're just allowing everything to just relax. And you can see how I'm naturally just going deeper the longer that I'm here. I'm not forcing that, that's just my body dropping as the tissue relaxes. Now bring this right arm to the inside of your right leg and lean into that arm and press on your hand. And then inhale and extend this left arm with the exhale. Pressing your right arm against your leg breath, you can just bring this left arm over. Now, if this is too much for your neck, you can support it with your hand. You can use some blocks to stack, but you're stretching out that spine and your ribs. And the idea is that you're not folding over like this, you're upright. So it should be from the side a flat line that you're seeing all the way on your back. So take the left arm now all the way to the back behind you with the left fingertips facing away. Then we're leaning back and we're resting into the right heel of your foot and we're pressing up. Exhale, lower back down to the mat. And go another 2 like that. And 1 more. Lift that belly up, just hold it there for a few extra breaths. And exhale, lower that down. So now extend your left leg. You're going to get the right foot wherever it'll go. Arms up and lean over. And again, you've got your left foot flexed, protecting your knee. I'm holding on to the ball of my left foot. If you want to use your calf, if you want to stack your hands and rest, then you can. If you want to put some blocks underneath your head, then you can. You have options. Again, my body's now just starting to naturally relax into the pose. It's allowing me to go deeper and deeper. Continuing to breathe throughout. I'm not holding my head, not holding my neck. Everything's relaxed. So now nice and easily take your left arm to the inside of your left leg, and then we're reaching up and extend it all the way up. Spread that right chest, and then as you exhale, just extend that right arm all the way out. Rolling those right ribs open. So the bottom ones are underneath and in. You're using your left arm as leverage against your leg. You're feeling that stretch. Just reach as far as you can, and then lift that right arm up. Right hand on the mat at the back, hands facing away from the body. And then lean back into the heel of your left foot and stretch. And exhale. Again. Exhale down. Last one. Couple of extra breaths. Stretch as far as you can. Lift that belly. One last inhale. And exhale, lower all the way back down. Extend that right leg out. And then end up in reclining. Hook your knees in. You might want to do a little rock. Cactus your arms. And then roll your legs over to the left into a double knee twist. Now you might find that you're like this. It's fine. Do not force. If you want to put your left arm on your right knee and just feel stretched down here a little bit more, if you're just looking for something deeper, that's an option, but it's not something you need to do. Okay, now on the inhale, bring your knees back up again. And what we do on one side, we always do on the other. So now we roll over to the right. Feel that stretch there too. Extra stretch. If you want to push your left leg over your right, that just makes the stretch deeper. Again, it's not something you need to do. These are just variations. If you've done that and these together, arms back to cactus, bring your knees back to the middle. Hook them into your chest. And then stretch out so that you're in Shavasana, taking up some space around you. Let's take a final few breaths just to allow the body to understand what's just happened. And to take on board those changes. Very often in a yoga class you'll find when it comes to Shavasana, people get up and leave the room, get a head start. That's actually a really bad move because your body needs this time to just understand what's happened and to make the necessary changes. So if you want to stay here a little bit longer, then absolutely please feel free. And otherwise, that's the official end of the class. You can bring your knees in, roll backwards and forwards until you're in sitting. Hands together. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.